Alright, so plenty of you have been asking and requesting for this video. Plenty of you have been patiently waiting for this video. And honestly, I don't think the timing could have been any better. Honestly, I don't think you can learn more about this topic any late than ever. So, now that we have the winters, now that things are nice and cold outside, let's dive deep into it. Let's talk all about it. Let me help you relate, understand and decide the very basics of layering reagents. Let me help you break down the mighty essential of mighty layering reagents. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Men's Essentials. It's about time you get your layering game on. Intro. Okay, so before I get into the video, before I talk all about layering, you know that I have to ask something from you, don't you? You have to do me two little things. You have to do me two quick favors. You have to click that subscribe button and you have to click that big red notification bell icon besides the subscribe button, because YouTube won't send you notifications until or unless you physically tell YouTube to do that. So do that in case you don't want to miss out on daily uploads from this channel. And once you're done with that, you can watch all these layering outfits, all these layering tips and tricks that I use on my daily basis. That I use in my life on a daily basis on my Instagram page. In case you haven't, I'll add the link in the description box. Click it open, check it out, see it by yourself and then decide further. Now, that being clear, that being said, let's get started. You see, layering is one thing that is often neglected and ignored. Layering is one such thing, gentlemen, that we the modern gents often blatantly refuse to explore. We fail to understand the basics of how we see and perceive things around. We choose to ignore the fundamentals of human symmetry, as many would say, many would like to call it out. Now, I'm not here to diss us or parade that we were wrong. I'm just here to help you understand the agents that layering can be just as much as fun as you would want. You see, the very first layer, the very first clothing piece that you are going to start with whenever you're trying to put together a casual, chill outfit has to be, or preferably should be, a solid t-shirt. Now it could be a black, white or a grey t-shirt, but it has to be a solid, clean t-shirt. Again, no hard and fast rule. This is just how I like to layer and how I like to wear my style piece. So take it for what it's worth and start with a solid piece. Now I have V-necks here because I'm a big fan of V-necks. You can start with crew necks, V-necks, cotton, polyester or anything that you can possibly think of, anything that your personal style calls for. But once you have the solid t-shirt on, once you have the solid crew neck or V-neck t-shirt on, you can start adding a whole lot more layers, a whole lot more textures on top of it. It can be things as simple as a gingham, a flannel or a solid denim shirt. It will depend on your body type, it will depend on what kind of personality and what kind of a size do you hold on your frame. But it's just that this is how basic and this is how essential layering is and layering can be. Well, you can even try to scale things up by wearing a jacket. It could be a denim jacket, leather jacket or a normal pullover or a hoodie. Of course, this is not going to protect you from the bone-shattering Delhi cold, but hey, this is perfect for anything that mighty Mumbai beholds. If you are living in a city which has a climate or weather like Bombay, then hey, you can just do absolutely fine by layering these two basic things and rock your amazing outfits. But you see, the fun thing here is you can actually wear your denim jacket, your leather jacket or your hoodie or cotton pullover on top of your gingham shirt and t-shirt combo. Yes, you can do that. Yes, you can add 3 layers or even 4 layers of clothing underneath and yet look super stylish, super sharp all the time. Because like they say, and like it is known, layering is caring all the time. It's just that the colors need to match, coordinate and complement the same time. Be smart, use your brains and don't try to camouflage everything by just wearing the same color shirt, gingham and jacket on top of your goddamn body. Mix and match, understand the color theory, understand the color wheel, understand the color science and use it in your favor. In case you haven't watched the Men's Essentials Guide to Color Science and Color Theory and Matching Your Colors, you can watch the year-old video. It's almost a year and a half old now. Index card, click it, watch it and learn a thing or two more about the color science or the beautiful thing called color coordination and color matching. But hey, this was the basics. This was just the step number 1. Now we move on to our next step, which is a whole lot more easier to understand and implement. Step number 2. Layering your smart casuals, layering your smart formals and not looking like a stupid fool. See, if you are new to this game, if you are absolutely new to layering, especially when it comes to smart formal and all that look, then start with a solid white shirt. Because this is a blank slate. Like as you would know, as most of you watching this would know, white shirt is a blank canvas, it is a blank slate. You can add a whole lot of textures, you can add a whole lot of colors on top of it because this has no color in it. Now, a white shirt here can be easily layered with a V-neck or a crew neck sweater. It can easily be layered with a sports coat, a blazer or even a leather jacket. But the interesting thing here is that you can actually add all these things together and wear it all together in one outfit. Yes, you can wear a white shirt, you can put on your sweater, and you can wear a sports coat or blazer or even a leather jacket on top. I mean, I have done this, I have rocked this outfit, I have rocked this layering concept a few years back when I was in Kashmir. As you can clearly see, I started with a gingham, I wore a sweater on top, and then I added my leather jacket on top of it. Different colors, different textures, therefore it worked absolutely fine. Now, chances are plenty of you may think that this looks like a school uniform when worn with a sports coat or a blazer. Chances are you're right, but hey, you don't do it right when you're in school, college, or when you wear it as a school uniform or any uniform for that matter. I mean, I want you to try it the right way. I want you to try it the way you're actually supposed to do it and supposed to wear it unlike anything else and anywhere else. Know the colors, know the textures, know the different types of layers you must wear, and add a subtle pop to your outfit to make you look so much more stylish, so much more better. Speaking of textures and layers, this brings me to the mighty layering tip number 3, the step number 3. Gentlemen, understand the different types of textures, patterns and colors. I mean, like I said in the previous point, the logic, the concept here is quite simple. Try using colors to complement or coordinate with each other, not match and be camouflaged by each other. Your shirt, sweater, sports coat or jacket needs to complement each other. They don't need to camouflage or mix all together and look like this wannabe clown anytime soon. Understand this, learn more about this and get your color game, get your basics of color and textures right. Because hey, I don't want you to look like a guy from a school's boy band. I want you to look like an urban modern gent. So here are a few quick examples, here are a few quick things that you can do. A light shaded shirt, it could be light blue, light pink or a simple white shirt, can work a whole lot better, can look great on anything dark, anything contrasting. This would mean that you can wear a light color shirt and rock it with any maroon, dark brown, navy, charcoal grey sweaters, sports coat or leather jackets. But this does not always mean that you can't wear similar shades of color together. I mean, of course you can, you just have to take care, you just have to be aware of the color contrast in between. For example, you can wear a black shirt on a grey suit, on a charcoal grey suit, on a darker grey suit. You can wear a black shirt with a darker blue suit, like a navy suit. You can also wear a black shirt with a black suit. I mean, if you know what you're doing, if you can pull things off, then you can actually wear it and it'll look pretty good. For example, you can also wear a white shirt with a light grey suit or a light blue suit. I mean, agreed that it will be a completely different look. It will reveal your different side of personality, just like it will if I wear a darker blue shirt with this brown sports coat. I mean, I sure can, and I'm very sure it will look very good, but it will be a whole different look to an outfit altogether. If you know what you're doing, if you know the science and the basics of contrast and color palette, then hey, you can actually do wonders with the similar color palettes anytime, anywhere. Another very simple example I'll give you, a navy suit won't look a whole lot good on a black shirt when compared to a charcoal grey suit. So if you want to wear a black shirt on a charcoal grey suit, I think it will be a whole lot more attractive to the human eye than a navy suit, because that's from the similar color family, that's from the similar color palette. These are the few things you will learn and you'll practice and you'll get used to, and then you'll end up looking so much more hotter, smarter and handsome quite instantly. Now this brings me to the last and the most important layering tip of all, the tip number 4. Always make subtlety pop and never do anything obnoxiously loud, stupid and vibrant in colors. For example, things as simple as a pocket square, a tie, a scarf, a belt, eyeglasses, sunglasses, all these things are very basics, but yet they are a part of your outfit and therefore they are an essential piece to your layer. I mean, none of us give attention to these few subconscious things, none of us are actually aware or do these things subconsciously. I mean, let's say we are going out to buy a pair of eyeglasses or eyewear, we'll end up buying something stupid and think of it like a liability and not as an asset to our whole style piece. Be aware of these things, be mindful about these things. For example, I love my pocket squares, I love my tie. I mean, I can't live without them and I can't think of anything stylish without these pretty little things. Be aware of it, be mindful about it. Keep an eye for interesting collars, interesting pocket squares, ties and all that good thing. I mean, this was my style disease, this is my style disease. Now I'm happily passing on to you. Hope you learn from it, hope you take a thing or two from it and hope you be your better self. Now, I'll get back to work, I'll level up my layering game and I'll do a whole lot more videos on layering if you want. So don't forget to let me know in the comment section box. If you want to watch this in Hindi, you can do that. Description box, first link, check it out. I'll make more videos, I'll see you in the next one. Dress sharp, stay strong, stay stylish. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.